Ladies, I am here tonight on this show. And tonight we're gonna talk about freaking sports wrestling. We got some little wrestling news. We got some NFL news, a little bit of NBA news. And cover MLB playoffs, and then at the tail end, we got some wrestling news. But let's get started tonight on the show with some freaking NFL news, ladies and gentlemen. Here tonight on a freaking Friday. So already players that are not for sure playing in week 6 are Tui Tagovailoa, Mika Fitzpatrick, Pat Fairmouth, Cam Sutton, Jarvis Landry, Michael Thomas, Marshawn Lattimore, Rachel Bateman, Kenny Galloway, Curtis Toney, Giovanni Clowney, Denzel Ward, Christian Watson, James Conner, Darrell Williams, Cam Akers are all out. Cam Akers is a personal problem. I think too Christian Watson is not hurt. I just think Aaron Rodgers hates him. He sucks. Dak Prescott and Mac Jones are both listed as questionable. We'll see what's going on over there. The Steelers have a bunch of injuries, man. Cam Sutton, Akulo, Weatherspoon, Levy Williams, Mika Fitzpatrick, Pat Fireman, Davon Lee are all out. A bunch of injuries for this Sunday for the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. After losing, 38-3 versus the Buffalo Bills last week. Dennis Allen said Andy Dalton will once again start for the Saints versus the Bengals. So Andy Dalton gets to play his former team this week. All right. Cliff Kingsbury told reporters today that running back James Conner, running back Darrell Williams, and kicker Matt Prater and cornerback Tavon Mullen are all out versus the Seahawks. So, damn, no James Conner and running back Darrell Williams, man. And the kicker's out too. Jesus Christ, for the Cardinals, man. And then this is the news about Cam Akers. Sean McVay said Cam Akers will not be at practice today or play on Sunday. He said the team is working through some things with Akers. Yep, so there's some problems. There's a lot of problems with that team, man. They just don't seem focused. I think they got that Super Bowl hangover. Not looking good over there in Los Angeles for the LA Rams, man. And Tom Brady's being fined $11,000 for attempting to kick Grady Jarrett after he sacked them in the balls. They're saying that Tom Brady tried to kick them in the balls. So he's got fined $11,000. Colts rule out Shaquille Leonard and Cutie Paya are out for the Jaguars. You can argue those are possibly two of the best defenders on the Colts, if not the two best. And Shaquille Leonard and Cutie Paya. Jesus Christ, man. Falcons are listing tight end Kyle Pitts, who missed last week's game due to a hamstring injury, as was limited in practice this week, as questionable for Sunday's game versus San Francisco 49ers. Damn. Let's see here. And I think that's about it. That's about it for the NFL news, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move over to the National Basketball Association. Let's see here tonight. So a story has coming out about Russell Westbrook coming out of the bench tonight during the Sacramento Kings game. They want to see how Westbrook does running the second unit. And apparently that was the deal today. He did come off the bench, but then he suffered a hamstring injury. Jesus Christ, man. That's kind of funny. He never got hurt all of last year. And now this year, first game in the preseason, coming out of the bench, he gets hurt. That sort of makes me scratch my ass. And I don't even have any handroids. How now he's hurt all of a sudden. First game coming out of the bench. Makes you wonder if it's a fake injury. Who knows, man. Sort of makes me scratch my ass, man. Rockets are releasing center Derek Favors. Let's see here, more stuff. Detroit Pistons are likely to release Kemba Walker. Damn. Dennis Schroeder has suffered a finger injury and his status is up in the air ahead of regular season next week. Schroeder will not play in tonight's game versus the Kings and is undergoing testing on severity and return timetable. So now today they lose Russell Westbrook to a hamstring and Dennis Schroeder to a fucking finger. Jesus Christ, Lakers already getting the injuries. Season hasn't even fucking started yet, man. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen. Major League Baseball news. Let's get some Major League Baseball news here tonight on a Friday. The playoff games, man. We saw the first game, man. The Guardians upsetting the fucking Yankees 4-2, tying that series 1-1, man. Jesus Christ, man. Yankees started off really good, man. The first inning with a young Carlos Stanton 2-run homer, man. And then in the fourth inning, they scored a run. And then they tied it with a home run by Eddie Rosario in the fifth inning. And then they took the lead, man. They scored 2 runs in the freaking 10th inning, and they won the game 4-2, man. Jesus Christ, man. And the thing that worries you about the Yankees in this game was that, man, not leadoff homer, but first inning home run by young Carlos Stanton, and after that they fucking go cold, man. They only 6 hits tonight, 6 hits, 2 runs. The 2 runs in the first inning via a 2-run homer by young Carlos Stanton. Are the Yankees' bats going cold all of a sudden? Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ, man. Yankees got to get their head out of their ass, man. Jesus Christ, man. Aaron Judge 0-for-5 tonight. That is terrible, man. Aaron Judge got to get his fucking head out of his ass. Wow, man. We'll see, man. And then the freaking Phillies, man, are on fire, man. Beat the hell out of the Braves 9-1. Take a freaking... do they have now a 2-1 lead? Yeah. A 2-1 lead, man. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ, man. In the third inning, they get a run. They get they put up 6 runs in the fucking third inning, man. Freaking Hoskins hits a freaking 3-run homer. Harper hits a freaking 2-run homer. And they put up 6 fucking runs in that third inning, man. And then they put up 2 more. They put up 3 more in the fucking 7th inning. And ended up winning the fucking game 9-1, man. Freaking Bryce Harper, man, looking fantastic here tonight, man. Freaking a home run and 3 RBIs. Bryce Harper killing it, man, in these damn playoffs, man. It's so interesting, man. You have all these big power hitters that back in the day used to be like 3, 4, 5 hitters. Now leading off fucking Kyle Schwarber, who I think had like 43 home runs for the fucking season on the Phillies. Aaron Judge, who had like fucking 63 home runs. They're leading off. Like, what are you doing? Don't you want to hit that potential 3-run homer in the fucking first inning? You're taking that away by having the biggest logger on the team hit leadoff. That sort of makes me scratch my ass a little bit. I don't even have androids. Why do you have the big thumpers, the big home run hitters hitting leadoff? What the fuck, man? And then the last game, man, pitching duel, man. Pitching duel, but it became a bullpen game pretty early for the Dodgers, man. As freaking Tony Gasoline only fucking go and by the second inning they took him out, man. It was a bullpen game, man. And the freaking Padres, man, 2-1 get the fucking W. They get a run in the first inning. They get a homer in the 4th inning, and then the Dodgers get a run in the 5th inning. And after that, it was a pitching duel, man. It was a fucking pitching duel tonight, but it was more of a bullpen. Although Snell did go. I think they took him out in the 6th inning with an out. So Snell did go in deep. But yeah, man. 2-1. Pretty damn interesting, man. The Dodgers, man, I think they left like 5 runners on base tonight, man. They couldn't score shit. Some of these teams have gone cold, man. But we'll see, man. We'll see. But yeah, man, the fucking Phillies and Padres are a win away from advancing. We are looking at a possible Phillies Padres NLCS, man. We'll see what happens, man. But anytime you got them in freaking on the ropes in an elimination situation, which is the case for the Phillies and the Padres, it's possible, man. They're literally a win away from advancing to the freaking NLCS, man. Are both the Dodgers and the Braves going to go down in the fucking NLDS? Jesus Christ, man. The Yankees, too, like I said, outside of Giancarlo Stanton home run, they were pretty damn cold tonight, man. We'll see what the hell happens, man. We will see what the hell happens with these damn games, man. But it is crazy what's going on, man. It is crazy. I think the way things are, I think at least one of them's going to make it to the freaking NLCS. I don't know which one, but I do think at least one of them's going to win, whether it's the Phillies or the Padres. I think one of them's going to make it. I think the other one, I don't know. Is it going to be 2 upsets? Jesus Christ, man. It is crazy what's going on right now with Major League Baseball, man. It is crazy, man. Let's get some wrestling news before we get out of here tonight, man. Saraya apparently was offered, before she was offered the AEW job, she was offered to come back to WWE as a general manager and potentially eventually get cleared to be a wrestler again. Instead, she wanted to go to AEW. They said Triple H was shocked. That first of all, that Vince McMahon decided to release her, and then that he chose AEW instead of WWE. But yeah, supposedly that was the plan they offered her to start off as a general manager and then to eventually get cleared by medical staff and go back into wrestling. But she didn't accept, man. Renee Paquette, same thing. She told her husband during the summer she wanted to get back into wrestling. She said she missed it, and they took advantage of when Jon Moxley extension started negotiating his new extension, and I guess it was kind of the stipulation they put in there. Hey, let's get Renee Paquette in there. Apparently, WWE also offered Renee Paquette a job, which they ended up hiring that other girl, Kathy, whatever the fuck her name is, instead. But apparently Triple H wanted Renee Paquette to come in. What the thing is now that she's probably not going to be able to interview WWE people now for her podcast, right? She's got that podcast with Colin Cowherd on the Volume, the Recessions, whatever the fuck it's called. She gets to interview anybody she fucking wants. But now, working with AEW, she's probably going to be able to interview any WWE superstars anymore. So she must have really wanted to work with AEW because, yeah, her podcast was popping, and now it might not be popping as much because she's not going to, at least not no current WWE superstars, she's going to be able to interview. And this is not good news at all, man. Adam Cole has a terrible concussion. It's being reported by Dave Meltzer, and there's a chance he might have to retire. Jesus Christ, man. Similar situation, Bryan Danielson went this years ago, and he did have to retire for like 3 years, I think, and then he came back. But Jesus Christ, man. Hopefully that's not the case. I thought it was a shoulder injury, but now they're saying it's a concussion. Oh, man. Hopefully that is not the case for Adam Cole, man. Gee, and now, same thing, Kyle O'Reilly, I think he got a really bad neck injury as well. Wow, man, that is crazy, man. These guys, the elites, man, they had a chance to be like the second coming of the Shield, like as individuals. And now, you know, Bobby Fish they're saying he's in TNA and he's thinking about getting into boxing. And then freaking, I think he's gonna wrestle on the fucking Floyd Mayweather Denji undercard, or fight, excuse me. And then Kyle O'Reilly had to get a neck surgery, and now Adam Cole might have to potentially retire because of a concussion. Jesus Christ, man. The Undisputed are all fucked all of a sudden, man. Jesus Christ. They asked Ronda Rousey on, she has a YouTube channel. She is active on social media because she has a Twitter, a YouTube, a Twitch. She is active. I didn't think she was as active on social media, man. They asked her about thumbtacks, and she said they're banned. She said she actually wanted the finish to be involved thumbtacks in her match at Extreme Rules versus Liv Morgan, but they told her we can't use those because they can seriously hurt somebody, and we don't want to do that. I feel like WWE, man, they just they don't want to be like hardcore wrestling, like freaking like AEW. I feel like they want to do. It's like they want to have clean wrestling. It feels like. I don't know. That's what I'm sensing. Like no blood. They're like more into the storylines. Like we're telling a story. And where AEW's more about like everybody's a badass and we're just gonna beat the shit out of each other, right? With blood and everything. I feel WWE is more about like we'll have matches, but as far as fucking chopping each other in the chest, like fucking Sheamus and Walter, or what's his name? What the fuck's his name? I always forget his name. As far as Gunther and Walter chopping each other in the chest, we're not gonna go that far. We're gonna keep it clean. Which, if you think about it, as a wrestler, you're like, I have a better chance of having a longer career in WWE than if they're gonna do a much better job of protecting me than AEW, where it's just, kill yourself almost out there. Power drivers, all this fucking shit. I remember Vince McMahon used to yell at Daniel Bryan for always falling on his head face first and shit. And now in AEW, look at how many times he's fucking getting fucked up. I think he gets DDT on the floor and shit. But yeah, man, it seems like AEW is more about hardcore shit and WWE is more about working to tell a story. And we'll do a match and we're going to do it the safest way as possible. And then Eva Marie teases she's part of the Wyatt Six. I think she posted a video on Twitter saying, if I make this, she grabs like a paper and she rolls it up into a ball. If I make this to the trash can, I'm part of the Wyatt Six. And she makes it and everybody's freaking out. She's part of the Wyatt Six. Jesus Christ, man. They're saying that AEW Dynamite, the ratings kind of went bad at this. They got below 1 million views. But they're saying it's because of the MLB playoffs. So we'll see what the hell, man. But yeah, I thought it was a good show. A lot of people, like I said, were complaining about the titles. There's too many titles on the line. They're being lazy with the storylines. They're just having people, be interested because the Alliance title's on the line. Be interested because of Ring of Honor. They're not really telling stories. I don't know, man. Apparently, Triple H said he's interested in bringing in Chelsea Green back to WWE, who apparently I think is the girlfriend of Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona nowadays. And he has also said, I have not been offered anything by WWE, but I would be willing to pick up the phone and listen. I still dream about one day being WWE champion. So could potentially Chelsea Green eventually open up the door to Mark Cardona, a.k.a. Zack Ryder, going back to WWE? We'll see, man. Well, I do think eventually Matt Cardona's going to end up either in AEW or WWE. He's like one of the biggest indie stars out right now. So we'll see, man. We'll see. They're saying Maria Kanellis and I don't even know what the fuck the husband name is. Appeared on Rampage on Wednesday. Obviously, Rampage is filmed on Wednesdays and it's aired on Fridays. They're saying I think his name is Mike Kanellis. So they're saying they're part of AEW. They were in WWE a few years ago and there was a disaster. They went nowhere. So they've been always pretty much in TNA, but now they're gonna go to AEW. So we'll see if they have more success in AEW than they did in WWE a few years ago. Mike Kanellis and Maria Kanellis. Let's see, man. I think that's about it. Until next time, I catch your ass on the road.